things ready right now. Making sure stuff is halfway decent. All right. Hello, hello, everyone. How you guys doing on today? All right, we're gonna go ahead and get ready and get started. We have a few things to do. It sounds like a lot, guys, but trust me, it's not a lot at all. As long as you have your ingredients, your preparation, you are good. We probably will still be out of here in an hour, 60 minutes. All right, if not before. Okay, so today we have we're gonna do cheeseburger, egg rolls, and we're going to do uh, cauliflower fried rice. Okay, instead of using rice, we're gonna try to do some more healthier things. All right, hey guys, thank you for chiming in. So that's what we're doing, and then we're doing a coconut pie. All right, so I hope you have all your ingredients. I did go back up there this morning or last night and added these right here to make sure you guys had these. You know, it doesn't have to be this particular brand or name or anything. Just make sure that you have your wraps. Okay, this is what you're going to need for your egg rolls to wrap your egg rolls. So we're going to get to that in a little while after we make our hamburger, do our hamburger. So let's go ahead and give God the praise on this morning, thanking Him. Well, whatever time it is where you're at in afternoon, evening, but we give God the praise whatever time it is in any place you are. We thank Him for His grace and mercy on today. We thank Him for waking us up, for us being able to just be in the midst one more time, to be able to get it right. We love Him for His grace and His mercy. We don't know when it's our last time, but we just want to give Him the glory and we want to enjoy and thank Him for every moment that we have. We thank Him for this food that we're about to cook and bake. And we pray that it be nourishment to our families and our friends' bodies. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Amen. All right. So we're getting ready to get rolling on this morning. We're gonna start with our pie, okay? Our coconut pie. So let's go ahead, cut our ovens on 350 bake. I'm gonna put come on to 350 to bake, and then we're gonna go ahead and put our pie together. So for what you're going to need for your pie, you're gonna need some butter. I use salted butter. You don't have to, but I don't put the raw salt in. At least I try not to, unless I end up with having some sweet butter, and then I put it in. All right, you're gonna need your vanilla flavoring, whatever flavoring you want to put. You can do lemon. It's your kitchen. It's your way, your style. All right, to your taste. So whatever flavoring you want to put it in. You're gonna need your eggs. Now, most of the time, the pie calls for 4 eggs, but because we're dealing with a little shortage of eggs or either eggs being high, we can do 3. It's okay. It's not a big deal. All right. So you're gonna need your eggs, at least 3 to 4 eggs, and then you're gonna need some sweet coconut flakes. Okay. Make sure they're sweet. This is an off brand. It does not really matter the brand. Sometimes some brands may work a little bit better, or as some of them may be a little sulfur, and some may be a little firm. Okay, but it's just the makeup of the whole pie. All right, get that understanding. Hello, hello, everyone. So that's what you're gonna need, and you're gonna need your milk, whatever type of milk. You can do buttermilk, regular milk. I'm doing regular milk this morning. Okay, today, this afternoon. See, I'm confused. Whatever. I'm here. Thank the Lord. Whatever time it is, y'all. Whatever time it is. Okay, you're gonna need that and a little bit of flour to make it thicken up. And this is self-rising flour. Okay, just to make it thick. Some people do not use it at all. No flour. They do it the where it's kind of ooey gooey coconut pie. But I like mine to be a little stiff, not too stiff, but just a little bit. All right. So that's why I'm using flour. Okay. I'm just taking this time to explain this to you guys because I know some of you up here are wonderful cooks and bakers, all right? So, but we all do things different. That's why I always say your way, your style, your taste. We just give you the basics and you take it and fly with it, all right? Okay, so you don't have to add that if you don't want to, okay? So, all right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna go ahead and melt my butter. Now, this does call for 1/4 butter. So, I'm gonna go with what I do. Y'all can follow through if you want to. I'm doing a stick of butter, y'all. Put that whole stick in there. Okay. That's what I'm doing. And you can do the follow through or you can do, 1/4. It's up to you. So we're gonna warm this up. Let that butter get warmed up. And you're gonna need your sugar. All right. You're always gonna need your sugar. Forgot to say that, but you need your sugar. Let me get the sugar out here. And we're gonna do like probably 3/4 of sugar. If I have a 3/4 thing. Well, you know what? We'll go with the other one. I know I got one somewhere. All right, here we go. I can read it. Y'all, if I can't read it on this thing. Okay. I'm doing a little bit over, but it calls for 3/4. So we're gonna go ahead and put that sugar in there. Make sure nothing's in the inside. And you're gonna need your pie crust, okay? Any pie crust will do. You can do deep dish, you can do your regular. If you do regular, it may come out having at least 2 or 3 pies. If you do deep dish, it's probably gonna be 2 pies, okay? So that's up to you. This is the ones that I'm using right here. They're already ready. I'm gonna put them in the oven for a few seconds and let them just get a little, you know, baked a little bit. This does not have to be done because they have to be in there at least 30 to 40 minutes. So that crust is going to get baked very good. All right. So you really don't have to do a prep. I'm just doing it to be on the safe side so my edges and stuff can get, pretty good. All right. So I have my sugar in here. I'm going to go ahead and put my flour as well. Okay. And I did 1/3. You can do a half or 1/3, whatever you feel like. That's up to you. However you want the thickness, because we may go back and add. You know what I'm saying? So if you think you're gonna like it a little bit thicker, you can add more. If you think you're gonna like it a little bit looser, don't put any at all. Because the eggs are gonna help it fluff up some as well. Okay, so that's what we're working with. Just trying to walk you guys through it a little bit. All right. Like I said, this should make two, at least 1 to 2. And I'm gonna go ahead and put my eggs in my milk, and then we're gonna add our butter. So this is 1 egg, 2, and your third egg. Go. Those in the trash. Okay. I'm go ahead and put my milk in. And that's going to be 2 cups of milk. Going in 1, 2. All right. Stir this all up while that butter is getting melted. Whisk this together, because when we put in our flakes, we don't need to use the whisk because it's going to be getting stuck inside the whisk. So we'll use our spatula. And sometimes people will go ahead and put their butter in soft. I don't. I like for my butter to be melted already. I don't put it in soft. Okay, and we're going to put our flavoring in later. You can go ahead and put our coconut in. Now, this is to your discretion of how much coconut, like 1 1/3 cup if you want to. I'm going to go ahead and use maybe this whole thing. I like for mine to be very coconutty. So, at least I'm going to start off that way. We're going to see how thick it'll get with my coconut. And this looks like it's going to make me 2, which is very good. If it makes you 3, you can share. It makes you 2, you can also share. So I'm putting, now this is a bag, so I'm putting over half of the bag in. Because I like for mine to be very coconutty, as I said. The butter's going in, and that's that whole thing of butter. We ain't stopping. We using flavor. You don't have to, but I am. You could have put half of that in. All right, so this is how this is coming out. Looking like that. And I'm going to go ahead and put my flavor in it. A capful. And that's it, guys. That's how simple this recipe is. Like I said, you can use lemon, you can use whatever you want to use. You do not have to use the flavoring that I use. You can use vanilla, whatever you want. All right. Make sure you always have your hot soapy water ready. I didn't have mine ready this morning, so I'm getting ready to go ahead and do it now. But get it ready so you can have clean as you go. All right, so you can clean as you go. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys how we're gonna pour these in here and go ahead and get them in the oven so that they might be ready by the time we get finished. I'm not sure, but I can at least show you how they may look. Where did I put my hot crust at? Oh, y'all, I done forgot I had put them in here. Okay. Uh-oh. And they will blow up sometimes, so and you put them in there like that. Just have to pat them down a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put this one in. And like I said, you can also taste because if it's not as sweet as you want it to be, this is when you can add some more sugar or something. Or if it's too loosey, which I think mine is a little bit too loosey. A little bit more thickness and a little bit more sugar. And this is how you do. You just substitute, make it your way. This is not the rule. It's the suggestion. Not the rule. And this is just 3/4 I'm going in with. That should be good. It's all about learning how to make adjustments in the kitchen. Um, Everything is not black and white. It's just not. You may have measurements that go with stuff, but if it doesn't fit the way it tastes for you, then you have to adjust those measurements, right? So that's why I named this cooking with Frida Grandma Martha Style because some of it is my way of what I like. Most of it is my grandmother's way, or how I was taught, or how I was in the kitchen watching her maneuver. So I'll add or I'll take stuff out that I might, you know, don't like. You adjust your recipes. All right, so we're gonna. This might make me even more than that. So because I did the small um, pie, so that's two. And looks like it's probably gonna make me three. Hmm. That's my water over there, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna put these on in, and because this had blew up, that's why it's looking like that right there. But it's gonna go down as it cooks in the oven. See, that's how it's looking right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put those in. I see that in YouTube. I don't know if you can see it that good, but here, there you go. You see, so we ready to put those on in and let them bake. Put them at the top. Don't put them at the bottom because they might bake too quick. 350 is good. And I'm gonna go ahead and do my third one because I do not want to waste any batter. Okay, so we clean it as we go so we will not be stressed. Let me see. No, I'll just go ahead and do this one. Did you get it up? All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do my last one. And this one here, as you know, I have not put it in the oven. So it's gonna be cooking all the way through without me even prepping it. So I just like to show you guys different ways you can just do it, even though some people say you may need to put it in and prep. It's not always necessarily so. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put this in up top. Okay, so we have those in there and we are ready to start our hamburger. Okay, out the way. All right, so what I want to do first, guys, we're gonna do our let's get this out the way. We're gonna do our cauliflower. Okay, so I'm gonna turn you guys over here while I pulse. I might can pulse it right here or do it with this right here. Yeah, I can. So we're gonna do the cauliflower. I'm doing it with this because for some reason my thing does not do right, and this here it kind of makes it fly still, but adjust. That's what we do. So okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take all this off. I have washed my cauliflower, and this is how it looks. If you don't know what cauliflower is, guys, we are making cauliflower rice. Now I'm gonna take these things off the bottom. We don't use those. We just, use top. Break those off and use those. So, might need a knife to do this. So that's what we do. Just break them off and put them in here and let them crumble up. And then we do them with the pulse as well. Just break them up. Put them in here. And then I'll show you guys how it's looking. When I first tried this recipe, I didn't think it was going to, I didn't really know exactly what to expect. But when I did it, it was wonderful. It turned out just wonderful. There we go. That's how they're supposed to come off like that. And it's a big substitute for rice. A better substitute. So that's why I said we're going to try to do different things that will help you, because what I give you is not necessarily, might not necessarily be your lifestyle or what you are eating, so you can always substitute with better things, other things, you know, and that's what we are here for. That's what we want to do is encourage each other to substitute your stuff. You're in control of what you cook, what you bake. So get in there and do it. Make your family a lot healthier with still things that taste great. Now these might be popping everywhere, but it's gonna subside and we're gonna wipe it up. So y'all just don't. Don't take up too much mine, but this is how I'm doing mine. You might can do yours in the thing, and it'll turn out better for you. But I'm just I'm that type of person where um, I do things that are a little bit faster. My patience are a little bit shorter, so I know myself. So that's why I may choose to use certain tools. This just works better for me. And I'm gonna show y'all how it's scrunching it up. You don't have to get it perfect because there's no perfection to this. Just get them crumbled where it looks like it could be rice. That's it. And you may still have some that's in there a little thicker. It's okay. It only takes a few minutes. I know it seems like it may be long, but it's not. I'm basically finished. Okay, I think that's it. And one thing too, my husband has done this, and he don't even use this. So, I mean, he just breaks his up real good, and he said it turned out just fine. So, it's your preference. There we go. Okay, so put this over here. All right, so guys, this is how it turned out. Let me show you here. Y'all see that? This is how it turned out. Okay, just like this. And so what we're gonna do is put this over here to cook for fried rice. All right. You're not gonna be able to see it because but you're gonna see me put it in. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to fry up the hamburger as well. And so while I'm frying the hamburger, I'm gonna walk y'all through what we're gonna do with the cauliflower. All right. Okay. And then we're gonna get ready to do our egg rolls because we want our egg rolls to be last. Well, we're not gonna do that right now. We're gonna do egg rolls with that. But this is our hamburger we're putting in here for right now. All right, as I usually do, my oil and my butter, just for flavor. Get that going. And so we're going to cut up a little bit of vegetables that we want to go in our hamburger. And so this is my hamburger that I have. I freeze things, y'all. I call myself the freeze queen. I freeze everything almost. So that's the way you can save. I don't know if you guys have looked at one of my videos I've done before on how to, stretch those dollars and stuff. But I do be stretching those dollars. Okay. So every time I go over here, guys, I am washing something or putting something up. That way it helps me not feel overwhelmed or I got too much stuff going on, you know, and it'll help you to be able to get in the kitchen and cook. Just do as you go, let it flow. Just let it flow. Okay. I'm gonna take my hamburger out, put it in here. And get it cooking, and then we're gonna season it up. Okay. Now, guys, I am not like some people. You may be used to them coming in the kitchen and let's see, YouTube. You can't see that right there. You just put that over there. You may be used to them coming in the kitchen and everything looks so glamorous and everything goes so glam. I am doing this live as I, you know, go live with you. So whatever hiccups happen, that's what happens in the kitchen. Whatever you see, that's what normally is going to happen in the kitchen. You're going to have to adjust. And I don't want to mislead people that really want to be able to learn how to get in the kitchen and cook. That's why I'm doing classes. Because I think a lot of times when we look at these, like that right there, but that's plain, we going on. A lot of times with these classes, with things that you see on YouTube or whatever, you literally think you got to do stuff that way, and that's not true. So I want you to get a good understanding and a grasp of what actually goes on, what you're going to deal with, how to maneuver through it, and know that it's okay. It's okay. It's just you and your kitchen and your food, and you adjusting and doing what you like, what your taste buds is, you know, and just adding, taking away, whatever it may be. All right, so we're gonna let that cook, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut up my vegetables that I want to go in here, which is I'm not putting too many because I have my other vegetables that I'm putting in for my fried cauliflower rice. All right. So I'm doing some green peppers, onions, and tomatoes for my cheeseburger egg roll. And we're gonna go ahead and put our cauliflower on in a few minutes because it's not gonna take that cauliflower long at all. probably 5 minutes if that. So I'm chopping these up. Don't know if you guys can see that. YouTube. You know that. Yep, that's cool. I can adjust. But then I'm adjusting so I don't know if you guys can see it. Okay. Y'all see it. All right. So we're getting ready to cut up our onions and rinse that off. And we want our hamburger chopped up very fine so it can, you know, cook enough people, be enough for everybody. I'm going to come in here and put some seasoning with it. I'll put them in there. I know it seemed like we're going a little slow this morning, but we started a little slower. But we're going to be out of here. Even if it takes us a few more minutes over, we're still going to be out of here. And let y'all go, and it's not going to be too long. And you'll have you a great meal. Because I got to show you how to put those egg rolls together. And once you get started on that, you're good to go. Okay, we'll put the onions on in. And go ahead and cut up my tomato. It's been washed. I'm going to put that on in a little bit because you know we normally put those in last. And you're going to need your cheese. We're going to put the cheese in as we put the egg roll together. So the cheese is going in as we put the egg roll together. All right, so now we're getting ready to add our seasoning. Hand is it. I am putting kind of like some hamburger seasoning in here. Along with my Slap Your Mama. Use a little bit more different seasoning today. Y'all can see that, how it's coming out. And don't forget to taste your food. Before you get ready to make that final decision, always taste. You're in the kitchen, you in control, just taste. Relax and take your time. Nobody's rushing you. That's good, but I think I want a little bit more of that hamburger seasoning. All right. So I think that's good right there. So we have our hamburger done. Now we're getting ready to just go ahead and move on and do our cauliflower. I said we were going to do it all at one time, but since I'm finished with this, I'll be able to show everybody how we're doing the cauliflower. Y'all see that? That's through. Now, I'm going to use some of the same method. Fry up our cauliflower. Now for this, you're just going to need your cauliflower, some seasoning, and your vegetables, okay? These vegetables are going back in because I'm not putting onions in this one. And you're going to need your soy sauce. And I'm using the seasoning that I used the other day, the sauce that I used here. But you can also use, what is it? Let me get it, I think. Some Boston sauce. It's got some sweetness in it, or you can just put you some honey and stuff like that in it, along with the soy sauce, because soy sauce has the vinegar and stuff in it as well. So we don't need, I might use a little bit of my Slap Your Mama, but not none of this. All right. So y'all see how I got that butter and oil in there? Now we're going to cut this down, and we're going to put in our cauliflower. This is how it's looking, remember? A substitute for rice. Pouring it all in there. Get it all up in there. And while that's going, you could be washing some dishes, wiping up. Keeping yourself stress-free so you want to get back in the kitchen again. And so you won't have so much to do when it's time to eat. Yep, so that's what we're doing. Clean it up, washing dishes. So when it's time to eat, you can eat with everybody else. right? And you don't have to be stressed about anything. So what we're doing is just letting this get toasted a little bit. And then we're going to add in our vegetables, and then that's when we're going to add in all our other flavors with this. And because I'm using such a big pot, a big pan, it's going to take mine a little bit. It may not be taking yours a little bit. So if yours is browning right now, just go ahead and put your stuff in. You know, you don't have to wait on me. You can go ahead and put your vegetables in, go ahead and put your seasonings in. And everything. And when everything gets about done, we're gonna slap a egg in the middle of it. And then that's what we're gonna do. Fry it up like that. So get your egg out. If you want an egg in it, that's up to you. We're gonna do an egg in it because I want everybody to see how it's gonna turn out like that. Okay. I'm gonna do the egg like in the middle. So there we go. We got our egg. Like I said, it doesn't take much at all. Mine is browning a little bit. It doesn't. You don't have to get it brown because the soy sauce is gonna turn it. And just as long as this is kind of cooked a little bit, you good. It's got some steam on it and some heat to it. It's good. Right. Check on my. Ooh, they're coming up so pretty. Got one in the back that's doing real good. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put our vegetables in. You guys see how this is turning out already? It's absolutely amazing and beautiful. Just absolutely. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of my slap your mama in. Put a little bit of my sauce in. So that means you can put a little bit of your hot sauce or either a little bit of your what you call it, honey and stuff in. And then we're gonna put our soy sauce in. Uh-oh. And we're gonna be finished with the cauliflower rice. And mine's gonna look a little bit different because I put that sauce, that other type of sauce in, so you know. All right, so we're gonna let that down a little bit so we can get ready to put our egg in here. And this is how I'm doing it so I can put my egg in the middle, right? I see that. So we're ready for that egg. Put a little butter so it won't stick too bad. Ah, God, y'all, that steam getting to me. My egg didn't want to crack on open and stuff. And the steam from the middle of the thing was getting to my hand. So this is how it's looking. Y'all can see that. I don't know if you can see it, you too, but anywho, you'll see it after we start frying it. And then we're just gonna let all the egg cook, and then it's gonna, get all up in there. We're gonna scramble it up. I don't really supposed to be doing this with this here. I'm supposed to be doing it with my wooden one. This here. And this here may take a little time. Like I said, mine is kind of big, so it's gonna take a minute. This pan that I have, but the egg is frying on up, so we'll spread that egg out. You can always put more than one egg. That's up to you. Okay. So we're spreading that egg on out in there. Or you could always just cook it ahead of time and throw it on in there. Like I say, it's your way, your style. You do not have to do it this way. You cook that joker before time and just put them on in there. All right, we're getting ready to do our egg roll. Get it together because we running into some more time. All right, but this is our cauliflower fried rice. It's done. Y'all see that? Yes. So you want to taste that too. Make sure it's what you want. Mm, that's good. That's real good. Got a little heat to it, but that's okay. All right, so now we're getting ready to put our egg rolls together and get them done. All right, show y'all how we're gonna do this. Other stuff out the way that we don't need. Okay, let's check on one of these pies because one of them looked like they were about done. This one right here. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? YouTube, do you see that? That one is done. It's thick like I want it. See that? So I'm going to put that over here to the side and let the other two finish up. So we got one down. Hey. All right, so you're going to need your wraps, okay? You're going to need your water. And you're going to need your hamburger, so let's get your cheese as well. You need your cheese. And we will put your hamburger in a bowl because we're not going to do all of these. I'm just going to get y'all started and show you how we're going to do about three or four, and you can finish them up because I don't want to keep you in this kitchen all day. All right? So let's put some of this hamburger in here. I'm just going to get some rolled up. Okay. I'm going to move this out the way so you two can see as well. Can y'all see me? I don't think you can see me, YouTube. There we go. Put that up right there. Okay. Right here. This is how we're going to get it rolled. All right, so you're going to take your egg roll. Lay it flat. You're going to take and put you some hamburger right here. Some cheese. And it's easy once you start getting it done. Right here, as much cheese as you want. I'm going to turn mine like this. And you're going to angle it this here. I'm going to pull mine back a little bit. So you're going to angle it. Cross it over like that. Put you some water right there. Y'all see it? Okay. Bring these over. This corner here. Bring it over. Make sure it's tucked in too. Bring this corner over. You can tuck that and then bring it over if you want. Like that. Okay? I have a lot of room left right up in there. And that's okay. That's good. And then we're going to just start rolling, right? Because we want it to be tight. We don't want it to be loose. We don't want it to be too thick. And there you go. There you go. There you go. Okay? So we're going to do like 3 more of these. And while we're doing that, we're going to go ahead and put our oil in so that it can be getting hot for us to drop it in. You don't need much oil, just enough. And I would put that on 8 or 9, up to you. Okay, so let's do one more. Get that out the way so y'all can see that, YouTube. Put that right there. Okay. Take your egg roll. Egg roll. Put your hamburger up in there as much as you want. Your cheese. And while you're rolling these up, your stuff is going to be getting hot. And turn it around. And it's really up to you if you want to turn it around or you want to use it whatever angle you want to. Cross it over, water to seal it. Cross this right here. See it again. Tuck it in, cross. Put your water to seal that cross that you did. And roll. Let me see, I want to tuck that. And if you have any lapping, just tuck it. Okay, that's two that we did. I'm smelling my pies. Go, my other one is out. There we go, y'all. You too. I'll show you them in a little while. Think that one is about done too. So you got your pies. They are done. Cut that off. And now you're gonna have your, and you got your cauliflower fried rice. And now you're gonna have your egg rolls done. And we're going over, I'm gonna say 10 minutes, but I don't think so because I didn't even get up here until about 10 after. So we're right on time, I think. We are right on time. Pull that back. Pull that over. Seal it. Tuck it. Tuck and pull over. Seal that. Tuck. Roll. Make sure it's rolled tight. I'm going to seal that. That's three. And your heat should be heating up. Let's get ready to do one more. Hamburger. A little bit more hamburger in this one. Cheese. And you can also make you some sauce to dip your egg rolls in. Crisscross it right over there. Tuck and bring it over. Tuck and bring it over. Seal that and roll. Keep it tucked and tight. All right, there we go. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put these in. Let them start cooking. That's 2 in. 3 in. That's 4 in. Bones. And it's not going to take them long. Not long at all. Put about 3 to 4 in so they can have room to move around and you know let them cook for a minute. And we're gonna take them out. Should have a plate for them to put on a plate. Oh, there we go. All right, guys. So we about finished. Brown on one side. And then I guess it depends on the oil as well that you may use too. But these are frying up pretty good. You don't have to stay in there long. You just want to get them, a little crispy, not too crispy. You're gonna need your thongs to probably hold it. Some just depends. But we almost finished here. Almost to the finish line. And I want to thank everyone for your thoughts, your prayers, for your happy birthday wishes. I appreciate you so much. Had a wonderful birthday with my husband and my family and friends, and we still celebrating. So to God be the glory. It's just good to be in the midst. Okay, these are about ready to come out. And we're gonna put a paper towel here so they can soak up some of that oil when they come out. And we're gonna be finished. And I want to show y'all again a couple of these pies. See that? You got you. If you got 2 or 3 pies, share it. Share, share. Don't be greedy. Share, 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 share. All right. I think these are ready. I'm just gonna put those over there like that. Uh-oh. I'm about to start something. But anywho, okay. Those look wonderful. We're gonna take those off right quick. They're off right quick. I'm gonna cook the rest of them in a little bit. But this is how they turned out, y'all. Y'all see that? YouTube, see it? They are wonderful. Oh my God, I know they're good. Y'all see that? Cheeseburger egg rolls. Cheeseburger egg rolls. And I'm going to plate it with let's see. Put it right there so y'all can see it. I'll keep it right here so y'all can see it. Right there. There you go. I have to be looking out for you too because I got y'all angled. kind of weird here. But this is our finished product. You can put as much as you want on your stuff. So this is the sauce. I'm going to use some more of this sauce. Y'all can use whatever sauce you want. But this is how I'm going to dip mine in. And we finished, y'all. See, we got us some cauliflower fried rice. Y'all see that? Cauliflower fried rice. Cauliflower fried rice. And your egg roll. And your egg roll. And whatever sauce you want. Mm. Lord Jesus. Your name. Amen. That's so good, y'all. Y'all gotta do that cauliflower. Got kick to it. And I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do this one, but I'm putting a little bit of sauce on it, and I'm gonna just mm, that's good. That was good. That's perfect, y'all. Just perfect. It's hot, but it's perfect. Mm, mm-hmm, mm. That's good. I'm glad y'all cooked this with me because it's good and it's perfect. So enjoy, 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 because we are going to, and we're going to enjoy these pies and everything else. All right, guys. I love you. Don't forget to share, share, share. Share your love, your kindness, share your money, share your food, the extra pies you got, share them pies, share them pies. Just share, okay? And share your kindness, your wisdom, all right? Your hugs, everything. Just share. Love on each other, all right? Because we don't know how long we're going to be here. We may be here for a long time, but still we'll have time enough to share and love on each other, all right? So share and be kind and be nice. Help each other as much as possible, as much as you can. All right, but don't let anybody bring you anxiety. Okay, stay healthy, strong, and trust in God. All right, and let's pray for each other. Don't forget to pray for each other. All right, because we don't know what someone's going through, what someone's coming out of, and what someone is getting ready to go through. Okay, and we don't need to know that. All we need to do is pray, and God will handle the rest. Right? All right. I love you. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day. Mwah. And love on each other. We'll see you next Saturday. Don't forget about those classes that's coming up in August. Sign up for those classes. They're going to be very, very, very helpful. Okay, I'll be putting some more information out there for you guys. Share it. If you think somebody else needs it, share it with that person that you think may need it. Okay, YouTube, what you trying to do? I was trying to cut you. There you go.